M is an element that belongs to the second period in the periodic table. It forms a covalent molecule MCl3 which has a dipole moment. The group of the periodic table to which M belongs is. Element M belongs to the second period in the periodic table. These are the elements in the second period of the periodic table. From these elements, only boron and nitrogen can form a covalent molecule with this respective molecular formula. Boron forms BCl3 and nitrogen forms NCl3. Next, we have to check the dipole moment of these two molecules. Polar molecules have a dipole moment. Mu is not equals to 0, and non-polar molecules, they do not have a dipole moment. Mu equals to 0. MCl3 has a dipole moment. Therefore, MCl3 is a polar molecule. Now we will find out which one is the polar molecule out of these two. When considering the polarity of these entire molecules, we need to consider the polarity of each bonds and the shape of these molecules. Chlorine is more electronegative than boron. Therefore, these BCl bonds are polar bonds. But the shape of this molecule is trigonal planar. It's a symmetric molecule. Therefore, the overall dipole moment is 0. Therefore, this is a non-polar molecule. Chlorine is more electronegative than nitrogen. Therefore, these NCl bonds are polar. The shape of this molecule is trigonal pyramidal. The dipole moment on these bonds do not cancel out each other, and this molecule has a dipole moment. Therefore, this molecule is a polar molecule. Now we have the answer. MCl3 is NCl3. The element M is nitrogen. Nitrogen belongs to the group 15 of the periodic table. Therefore, the answer is number 4. Next, we will learn some additional information about chlorides of these elements in the second period. Chloride of lithium is lithium chloride, and it is an ionic molecule. Chloride of beryllium is beryllium chloride, BeCl2. It is a covalent molecule. This is the structure of beryllium chloride, and it's a linear molecule. Chlorine is more electronegative than beryllium. Therefore, these BeCl bonds are polar bonds. But this molecule is a symmetric molecule. Therefore, it does not have a dipole moment. In other words, beryllium chloride is a non-polar molecule. Chloride of boron is BCl3, and it's a covalent molecule. This is the structure of BCl3. It's trigonal planar, a symmetric molecule. Therefore, it is nonpolar. Chloride of carbon is carbon tetrachloride, CCl4. It is also a covalent molecule. This is the structure of carbon tetrachloride. The structure of carbon tetrachloride is tetrahedral. Chlorine is more electronegative than carbon. Therefore, these CCl bonds are polar. But This molecule is a symmetric molecule because of this tetrahedral geometry. Therefore, it does not have an overall dipole moment. In other words, this molecule is a non-polar molecule. Chloride of nitrogen is NCl3. It is a covalent molecule. According to the Pauling scale, chlorine is more electronegative than nitrogen. Therefore, NCl bond is polar. But because of this trigonal pyramidal geometry, this molecule has an overall dipole moment. In other words, NCl3 is a polar molecule.